Hi, welcome. There goes the office email, bling. Welcome to your 10-minute chair yoga workout during office hours. It's just some stretching, which is accessible to everyone. Make sure you have a stable, strong chair. Your feet can reach the ground, and you have just a little, you can see I don't have very much space here. You don't need very much space at all. So let's come into our breath. We always start our practice with our breath. You ground down through your feet, your seat, lengthen your spine. Closing your eyes or taking a soft gaze. Maybe look away from your computer screen. And let's focus on this 3-part yogic breath we've been working with. As you inhale, draw the breath right down into the belly. So your belly expands, ribs open, chest rises. If you place your hands on your lower abdomen and your chest, you can feel the movement. As you exhale, draw the navel back towards the spine, and you'll notice how your stomach contracts back, your belly contracts back, ribs curl, chest falls. Inhale to the belly through the nose. Belly fills out like a balloon. Ribs open, chest rises ever so subtly. Exhaling, draw that navel back towards the spine. Ribs curl, chest falls. Make sure you can see. You can hear that I'm making an audible breath sound. So as the breath passes through my throat, it makes the sound of the ocean, like a whooshing sound. It'll feel very loud in your head. 3 breaths here. And then when you've finished your last round, release your hands, open your eyes. So you want some space away from your desk, so you can either turn your chair to the side, or you can face it. I'll keep mine to this side so you can see me properly. I'll give myself lots of space. We're going to fold forward. So I want you to take your arms and shake them out so that your wrists, your fingers, your elbows all feel like jelly and heavy. As you exhale, let's draw the navel in, lift the crown, the top of the head, and then hinge from your hips and fold forward. And allow your arms to hang heavy. So let's take the spine to erect first, so long spine. And then when you've reached as far forward as you can with your crown and as far as your belly can reach your thighs, so depending on all the space we've got here, you can open out your legs a little bit to give more room for your belly, or you can keep your knees a little bit closer together. And then let's relax here. So soften through your shoulders. So you can see immediately how my shoulders slump. My arms are really heavy. My hands reach the floor. My shoulders, neck, and head are heavy, drawing down towards the earth. This is a compression on your belly. Now, if your hands reach the ground, you can always take hold of opposite elbows. And again, feel a sense of heaviness in your upper body. Your feet are both firmly planted on the earth. You can have some space between your legs for your belly. Whether it's generous and abundant belly, whether it's recently expanded during the lockdown or shrunk, you want to feel the connection between the belly and the thighs. And the upper body is heavy. Arms can be hanging down, or you can take hold of opposite elbows. We're not here for long. On the next inhale, squeeze your navel towards your spine. Engage. And then begin to uncurl your spine one vertebra at a time. Keep your chin tucked in until you have come more upright with your shoulders, then your neck, then your crown, and then you come back to seated here. Take a moment here. Perhaps you need to wriggle your fingers, bring your hands there onto your mat. I'm going to do a gentle twist here. So today, let's just keep our hands on the seat, right hand towards the back of the chair, left hand at the front of the chair, and turn to look over to the right. Inhale, turn head to center, then followed by your heart. Turn over to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Now we're going to add our arms in here. So again, you might need to make sure you have lots of space. So let's open out our arms wide to the side. Feet can be hip distance wide. So you can see I have my knees are parallel, my feet are parallel. As you exhale, let's take the right arm up and bring the left hand down to the left foot or towards the earth. Right arm reaching up. Take your gaze up towards the sky. If this feels uncomfortable for your neck, keep your neck neutral. You can gaze down or out to the side. One breath here. Keeping this twist. Inhale to rise up by engaging the core. Arm reaches forward, left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Inhale, turn to center, take both arms overhead. Again, let's open them out to the side. As you exhale, this time, let's take the right arm across the body down towards the right, left foot or left leg. Left arm reaches overhead. And again, you can look to the side, look down to the earth, look up towards your left hand. Right arm is crossing the legs and on the outside of your right foot. One moment here. Now, as you engage your core, rise up. Left hand reaches behind, right arm reaches forward. Take your arms overhead, turn back to center. And then let's release the arms. You might need to shake out your shoulders so you could shimmy, 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 roll backwards and forwards. One more breath before we move on to the next one. So we've done this before. We've hugged in the right knee by interlacing our fingers and placing them just below the knee on the shin. Hug this in. Now we're not going to keep this hugging in. What we're going to do is stretch out this right leg long so it's parallel. You can see the sole on my foot there, my big oversized slippers. So right leg reaches out. Hold the sides of your chair. Flex your foot. So I'll take my slippers off so you can see what's happening with my foot. So my foot is flexed. My toes are pointing up. My leg is parallel to the earth. The upper leg is supported by my chair. I'm holding onto the sides of my chair. So your muscles are engaged here. Now, your leg can stay quite low so that your upper leg is supported by the chair, or you can make sure it's parallel to the earth. Foot is flexed. One more breath. And then let's bend into that knee. Rotate the ankle one way, then the other way. And then you might want to put your slipper back on. Let's go the other way, the other leg, left leg. Interlace your fingers, hug it in. Take a moment or two there. And then extend that leg long. Bring your hands to either side of your chair seat. Flex that left foot, excuse me. All the twists. So if you practice after lunch, remember to leave a little bit of time. Best to practice this perhaps before you get up for your lunch. When you first come to sit at your desk in the morning, before you get up for lunch, there's another email come in, or just before you rise from your desk at the end of your working day. And then let's release that foot, rotate the ankle one way, then the other way, and finally let's take a big yawn overhead. Spread out your fingers, open out your arms. One breath here, V shape. Then let's come into this parallel shape, so where your elbows are bent. And then let's tuck in the elbows, keeping the fingers pointing out. And then let's bring them down to the lap. Thank you very much for joining me. See you next time.